And what's wrong, Ruby?
I shear sheep for a living. I just like, it's just, I guess, wear and tear. I've shorn for 9 years and
Right.
I just see a bit of wear and tear, I guess, on the body.
Right.
And I've been in quite a lot of pain for quite a few months, but I've had the last month off and been getting like deep tissue massages and that. But like the ladies actually made my back worse, to be honest.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So now the thing is, do you want to continue shearing sheep?
Definitely. Yeah. I love it.
Okay. Then, because the damage that you have is caused by you standing in a funny position shearing sheep.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to stand differently. Your posture's going to have to be different. Because this isn't by chance. Like, nobody else in the audience has got this, but nobody else shears sheep. So there's something about you shearing sheep that is causing this in your body, yeah?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got to join the dots.
Yeah.
And we've got to think, okay.
Well, I don't look after myself that probably well as I should.
Right, okay. So it isn't that you have to give up shearing sheep, but it may be that before you shear up sheep, you warm up your muscles.
Yeah, definitely.
And while you're shearing sheep, you take breaks, rather than just keep on getting through them.
Yeah.
But that's your nature, isn't it? Yeah, not to stop until, yeah. You've got to listen to your body, you've got to learn to listen to your body. So the surgeon can help you, but the surgeon that works through me is an intelligent being, and he says, I'll only help you once. So if you go bugger it up again, he'll not help a second time, because there's people out there he can fix who aren't buggering up the bodies.
Right,
See what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, okay. It's fair dues, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes he doesn't like working on smokers, just as I'm sure
Oh,
many
yeah.
doctors don't like working on smokers either. You know, we want to be healthy, but we're puffing on cigarettes. Well, guys, you need to breathe. Yeah. And there's the other thing that I find is people want to be healthy and they want these nice slim figures, and you've got a nice slim figure, I'm talking about other people, but they're putting rubbish in here that isn't. We've got to join the dots up. If we want to be healthy, we've got to have a healthy lifestyle, we've got to eat healthy, no stress around us. Yeah, you've got lots of factors, haven't you, that are around you at the moment that are stressful. Yeah, all right. So he can help you, but you've got to start thinking about, if I am going to keep shearing sheep, what is it I need to do differently? So I don't shear sheep, but I sit at a computer a lot. And so if I sit at a computer a long time, like hours, sometimes I don't realise until I get up, and then it's like, oh, I've sat there too long. So what I do now is I sit there no more than 45 minutes, and I get up and I go walk the beach, because I live near the beach, or I go do some stretching or some yoga or some push-ups or something to get circulation going. And then I can go back. So it doesn't mean I can't sit at my computer. It means I've just got to get more mindful of what's happening. Yeah? All right. So we're going to look at your whole spine first. So what do you think is the problem?
I just know that I get real sore hips. This hip here is really sore at the moment, like right at there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
and
to the
just,
bone now.
Yeah, and just, I don't know, my shoulders even like, my whole body's actually.
Your whole body's.
Well, it's not like real sore, it's not something like, it's not like real sore, it's just, I don't know.
He says she's got the body of an 80-year-old.
An 8-year-old.
An 80, yes. Some 80-year-old.
That's how I bloody feel.
Yeah, exactly. Now, so what we need to do, we need to give her a teaspoonful of the purple powder. As you all come in, you all get like a quarter teaspoonful. All that's in that product is rice, that's all it is. But it's going to give you energy. All right. Healing is all about changing the frequency that the body's working on. So your body's working on one frequency that's giving you pain. You need to raise the frequency, and the best way to raise the frequency is put energy in. And so as you arrive, there's a few things that happen. One is you get quite excited about coming along. That raises your energy. It's not on regular days if you're coming to see a show. Then when you come here, we give you the purple powder, that's going to raise your energy again. And then we're sat in a group. And then the energy starts to build. The beings that I work with start to come in. And they're the ones that do the amazing work. But we've got to have the right energy as a group to attract them in. Yeah, so you knock that back for me. And you're going to need to take probably 2 or 3 teaspoonfuls of this stuff if you want to keep yourself going. Yeah? Right, now, I want you to shuffle around on your chair so your knees are facing that way. Cool. Right, and the first thing they're going to do is just a little basic kind of scanny thing. Okay. notice how my arms are out. I do lots of healing, and I don't think I've ever had a healing with my arms out like this before. And there's quite a pressure on my chest, and that is grief. So has there been a loss of somebody to spirit world that is still weighing heavily on your heart?
No.
Not that you're aware of, okay. Then I have to ask, do you put yourself under a lot of pressure, like a huge amount of pressure?
I just leave it.
Are we there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you do, okay. The thing is, you can only be you. You can only be you. You can't be anybody else. You can try being something different than you're not, but it doesn't last. And heaven help us if we get married trying to be somebody we're not. Isn't that marriage ain't gonna last, is it? Okay. So the surgeon's saying that what's happened here is you've made a rod for your own back through your own high standards. You're highly motivated. Yeah, you've got this like inner dynamo that makes you get out of bed and makes you work. Now if only that energy was directed to something other than shearing sheep, you'd be hugely successful in life.
But I love shearing sheep.
I know you do. Because you're good at it. And what we love usually corresponds with what we're good at. If you think you're good at sport, you'll probably enjoy it. If you enjoy sport, you're probably good at it. You see, if you think you're good at art, you're probably good at it. If you're good at art, you're probably going to enjoy it. Okay, so you found something that you're very good at. Now they're telling me you're very good with animals, period.
I love animals.
Yeah.
They give me lots of joy.
Yeah. And so the surgeon that's working through isn't going to suggest you stop shearing sheep. It's everything around that. You know, maybe you need to get into some yoga, like gentle stretching, working the back, the spine backwards to, to counteract the forward movements, yeah? And you just need to be as patient with yourself as you are with the sheep. Yeah? Just see if you can accept that. Can you be as patient with yourself as you are with the sheep? One of the things that makes you a good sheep shearer is you've got this patience, and the animals can sense that. You haven't got temper that you're going to take out on them. And they feel that, so they trust you. Yeah?
So prepared to fight with them.
Now as I'm talking, notice how she's adjusting her posture in the chair. Yeah, that's her own body is adjusting to the energy. Her shoulders have now come up even. Before they were really quite lopsided. Cool. So you can be patient with the sheep, but sometimes you're not patient with you. You want everything like that when it's you. Things take time. It's the law of the farm. It's the law of the farm. Most people want to get ahead financially and they want it now. It's not going to happen that fast. It can't happen that fast without you cheat somebody, or you rip somebody off, or you steal. Yeah, it's called the law of the farm. If you want a financial situation to improve, you're going to need to start doing something different. And the number one thing people have to do is, it's really, really simple, earn more than you spend, or spend less than you earn. Either way will work. You've either got to increase your income or reduce your outgoings. If you're serious about getting ahead financially, do both. Increase somehow and decrease expenditure somehow. God bless. And then if you're really, really smart, you go look and see, what did other people do? How did they get ahead? How did the wealthy people on this world get ahead? Sometimes they had a really good invention. Sometimes they were just in the right place at the right time. There's a good book called The Outliers that talks about the secret of success. And it's not what you think, guys. It's not what you think. So how would this be as a plan? As much as you love shearing sheep, you don't want to have to shear sheep forever. How would it be that while you are shearing sheep, you're also starting to generate an income for yourself, so that when you have had enough of shearing sheep, you've got money to travel? How does that feel? Travel. See, I didn't say retire, because I don't think she'd be bothered about that. How would that feel?
Yeah, I'd like to travel.
Yeah.
I'm interested in other countries and stuff.
Cool. Cool. There's a lot of job satisfaction comes from being good at a thing. And so in any role that you do, you're looking for that fulfillment. You're looking for that sense of job well done. But more than getting it from people out there, some people like that feedback from that world out there. Other people just know inside, and you're strongly internal. You know when you've done a good job. It's you that sets the high standards for yourself, nobody else. Now, if you were to apply that to something else, other than shearing sheep, you'd be fabulously successful, because most people don't have your discipline. They don't have your dedication. Now, we've not finished with you yet, but just try walking around and notice how it's all feeling. Bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see some of the tension's gone off the face as well. Yeah, cool. Right, now this time I need you facing that way, and just a foot or so over here, just stand about there for me, that's it, then I can get this side. Cool. So the lesson for you is listen to your body, plus we've got to, you haven't got to, it's a suggestion. They suggest that you think smarter, instead of working harder, think smarter. With this amount of discipline, with this amount of focus and dedication, what if I turned this awareness to that? What would generate me more income than sheep shearing does? You can still do your sheep shearing, but with this amount of discipline that you have, there could be other things that you manifest for yourself. And so I would just get curious with the universe, with Creator, to say, okay, give me some examples. I enjoy shearing my sheep, but what else would be even more rewarding? And let the universe start giving you some examples. It feels like from a very, very young age you were programmed to work hard. Somebody probably told you you'll not get ahead unless you work hard, so that's what you do. Work smarter, not harder.
Does that mean while I'm shearing sheep?
Yes. Yeah, because it's hard work. You were valued, you were told you'd be a value if you worked hard. So what's harder than shearing sheep? I'm hard pressed to think of anything. Seriously. Yeah? A little story from my life. I have a father-in-law that is very strong work ethic. His dad had one leg. No matter how hard he works on that farm, he will never work as hard as his father, because his father did all that work on one leg. So he's driven to succeed. Yeah? But you see, you wear your body out, pushing yourself that hard. So if you want to work smarter, you want to say, okay, I'm disciplined, I'm a hard worker. What if I really applied myself? What would generate for me the lifestyle I want? Because your lifestyle is not generating you, shearing sheep is not generating you the lifestyle you want. No, it's hard work, but it's not giving you the lifestyle. So you want something that's going to give you the lifestyle you want, yeah? You could apply yourself to anything. You are that determined. You could be anything, seriously. So just think about, what would you love more than shearing sheep?
I can't think of anything.
Just now.
Well, other than just having some animals for myself.
Some animals for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, your own little small holding. Yeah, cool. Yeah, and that needs financing.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. So
Quite a bit, so.
yeah, so you put that out to the universe and say, hey, look, this is what I'm wanting. Because your body won't handle shearing sheep forever. We can fix it pretty darn good. Right, now see how that feels. That's a lot better, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, now sit down and stand up and see how that feels.
Yeah, that's good. It's tight.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Any pain anywhere?
But still a little bit sore in my hip.
A little bit in, just in there. Right, so you come and stand here again. That's it, and I'm just going to take a bit more out there. Cool. All right, so the number one lesson is listen to your body. So if you know, after you've sheared a sheep, it's hard to start stretching an exercise midway through a sheep, isn't it? But the very next, before you take another one in, bend, stretch, twist, whatever you need
That's
to
what
do.
I'm having to do to get through the day, but it's holding my shearing.
It's holding, you can see
Well, I
she's driven, can't you?
Well,
Yeah, so she's not as fast as she wants to be, but
well, I'm not even shearing as many as I used to.
no, and I accept that, because you'll get your body strong again, but you've got to listen to your body,
Yeah.
all right? And you're not wanting to shear sheep to your dying day.
No, we're
No.
not dying day, but
Exactly,
definitely
so
time.
you want your little small holding with some animals on.
Yeah.
You see, yeah, your whole demeanour relaxes and your whole body, yes, that's what I want. So you've just seen shearing sheep as your way to get there. How many years is it going to take you? Maybe there's a better way. You're a smart cookie. Yeah, you are a smart cookie, whether somebody's told you that or not. From a young age, you realise you've got to work hard to get ahead. You have, but you don't have to shear sheep. I work hard. People look at me. That's some twit say, well, it must be nice to just wave your hands around when people get well. I didn't just wake up one day being able to do this. It's been 25 years of training. Duh. Yeah. But it's not a bad way I get to see the world. It doesn't take its toll on my physical body. It can affect me emotionally, especially when I work on kids. They're a death's door. But as long as they all live, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. So we just need to bring in some curiosity into you about what else could I do that I'd be good at? Because you being you want something you're good at. You're not going to enjoy something you're not good at. Yeah? You're wanting something that feels like outdoors, in nature. You
Yeah.
like nature. Yeah?
Oh, no, at the moment I feel like I'm definitely not finished shearing sheep. I can't even, like, I don't know.
No, so what you do is you do something else in addition to your shearing sheep. There's lots of opportunities out there. Yeah? There's lots. And you just start opening up your eyes to what those opportunities are. Yeah? The purple powder will put more energy into you. So what that means is you'll start your day waking up feeling refreshed, like you've had a good night's sleep. You'll have more energy during the day. Your aches and pains are likely to be less. And if we get your dosage right on your PXP, you'll probably find you can get back up to shearing that number of animals, but always still attentive to your body. You've got to be attentive to your body. Now, ever an injury in there? Is it possible you're nursing a little kick in there? Somebody's kicked you?
I'm not quite sure.
No.
I get like booted around, but it weird.
Yeah. Yeah, so it could be a kick that's gone in and it's gone into the bone. All right. So what happens is when, like if I see that a car's gonna run into me, I go, what happens is on the surface of my bone, there's like this little sheath that tightens, becomes like a trampoline, so that the car bumper bounces off and hopefully my legs don't break. But if it comes at me from behind and I've got no warning, that protection isn't there, I'm likely to have a broken leg. So this is likely to be a kick that you've had that you weren't expecting. And the energy's just in there, that's why it feels quite tight and right into the bone.
Shock, yeah.
Yeah.
Like to fix my whole leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what what the surgeon's aiming to take out at the moment. So it is the noise of the clapping, but it's the impact of the clapping as well to match the force with which the kick went in. Walk around again and just see if that's reduced. He reckons he's got it about 50% less now. Is that about right? Yeah, cool. So now we'll do the next bit. So again, same position. Right, so the beings that work with me, oh, there we go. They can see through chairs and walk through chairs, but apparently I can't. All right, they're just on a different frequency to us. And so it's difficult for us to perceive them because we're not on their vibrational wavelength, just as the same way you can't pick up radio signals in this area. We haven't got the equipment in here. But as you learn through meditation to raise your vibratory rate, so you can start then perceiving them. first thing they did, that last thing, was the clapping and the noise and the impact, to get the impact out. This one's more like taking out bruise. So walk around again. How's that feeling?
Pretty good.
She's smiling, yeah? That's good, isn't it? Yeah. You'll be glad you came. Yeah, so you can keep shearing the sheep, you've just got to be more mindful of what's happening within your body. Do recommend you the purple powder, because that'll just put energy into your system, and your body can then use that energy to heal and keep you going. And then on the side, start thinking, okay, what else can I be doing? While I'm doing this, it'll start generating the income. Yeah, cool, give her a round of applause.